Let's look at a color scheme Moribana done in the slanting style. We'll use Monstera leaves and protea for the floral materials. So let's first get our station ready and place the kenzans, two rectangular kenzans, in the container for the slanting Moribana. This particular container is called a madoka, which could have 3 or 4 legs. In this case, there are 4. These legs should be positioned so that they align with the arranger. In this case, 2 of the 4 legs should be neat and parallel to the arranger. So I'll be using Monstera for the sushi or subject material. Monstera is kind of an interesting shape. When I do my length for this specific branch, I consider the line from the tip of the leaf to the tip of the stem. The length is the width of the container plus the height. When we do our angles, you typically express the angle in degrees as if you had a vertical pole at the insertion point. Then you consider how many degrees you would angle the material down away from that top point. So 0 degrees would be straight up, 90 degrees would be flat, 45 somewhere in the middle. In this case, the angle 70 degrees or closer to flat. We also consider the angle to the left or right from the arranger. If the line that ran parallel to the arranger's perspective bisected the container from the front to the back, 0 degrees would point directly at the arranger, and then we angle out to the left or right from there. So a branch going directly to the right or left 90 degrees. So in this case, the subject is hangate, or it's the standard configuration, and we swing it out to the left 45 degrees. The next leaf material will be the fukushi, or the secondary. The length of this material is 1/2 the length of the subject. Its down angle is close to 0, so in other words, it's straight up, but you never go completely straight up. It's always a little bit off. The material is also kind of big, so you can adjust the material length if you want to just shorten it, or you can use a pair of scissors to try to make the leaf appear a little bit shorter. And in this case, I use a longer pair of scissors to eliminate the possibility of having jagged edges by too many small cuts. One of the nice things about the slanting style is that you have less of a restriction to keep the material inside the container, which we have in a lot of arrangements. In fact, you're supposed to slant the material outside the container And the resulting effect often is that you see a lot more of the water surface in the container. The next material we'll use is protea. We'll use 3 of these in the arrangement. The first one will be the kyakushi, or the object material. The length of the object should be half the shushi, and the angle is 50 degrees down and 30 degrees to the right. So at this point, I realized that I may have cut my object material a little bit too short. So I decided to swap it out with the longer material. This way, the length of the object would be correct, and the feeling of the depth provided by that filler material, now that we have the object a little bit longer and the filler material right next to it just a little bit shorter, that's going to create a feeling of depth and be more dramatic for the arrangement. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. If you value this content and would like to see more, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Until next time, take care and try Ikebana yourself.